Good morning and welcome back to Yoga with Jess and Yoga Stretch of the Day. So today we're going to be working on a pose called the gate pose, which is really good for stretching out the leg. So one leg at a time, we stretch down the inside of the leg and work on the sides of the body, so stretching down the sides of the body, and it's a bit of a hip opener as well. So ideally, if you do have either a yoga block or some kind of book you can use instead for something to lean on, not to worry if you don't have, and a yoga strap. I have a standard yoga strap here, but I did find in my wardrobe a belt that I could use instead. So if you find yourself a belt, maybe pause the video now to get your belt, and then coming back to our seated position. So we're just going to start by warming up first. So we're going to start by, with the knees still bent in, bring the feet together so the bases of the feet are facing each other, and then we bring the heels closer to our seat bones. The knees bent out to the sides like a butterfly, and then place our hands onto the feet. So just interlace the fingers and cup them underneath the feet. We're going to start by bobbing the knees up and down, so butterfly winging the knees and legs up and down, just sort of waking up the hips. So keep bobbing, pushing up and down. Maybe the more you do it, the more you can push those knees a little bit closer to the floor. So pumping hard with those knees up and down, up and down. And then we're going to take the left leg out in front, so straighten that left leg out in front and bend the right leg in so that the foot is placed inside the inner thigh of the left leg. So left leg is extended, right leg is bent in with the foot placed inside the thigh of the extended leg. Then we're going to sort of turn towards that extended leg and pull the seat bones out behind us. You're sort of tilting the pelvis backwards to get a sort of nice solid foundation. Taking hold of your strap or your belt. So holding either side of the belt, extending the arms overhead, holding onto that belt. So inhale to lengthen and extend upwards. Then on an exhale, I'm going to keep the back straight, come forwards with the chest towards the extended leg, and use the strap by taking that strap around the foot. Inhale to lift up the chest again, and then exhale, come a bit further forwards to the thigh with the chest. Now if you don't have a strap or belt, another option is to cross the hands over at the wrists, or the arms over at the wrists, and then place those hands crossed over onto the extended leg, and then lift up that chest on the inhale, and then just walk the hands down the leg, using that as leverage to help bring the chest closer to the thigh. So either way, lift up with the chest, exhale closer to the thigh. And then coming back up, so walking the hands back up the leg. So we can do the same on the other side. So we're going to extend that right leg down to the mat, straight flat to the floor, and bend the left leg in this time. Bring the foot into the inner thigh. Same again, pull the seat bones out behind you, turning towards the extended leg, getting hold of your belt or strap if you have one, extending the arms overhead, holding on to strap. Inhale, exhale, come forwards with the chest, use the strap around the foot or across the wrists and walk the hand down the leg. Just take another inhalation to keep extending and lengthening that spine, and then on the exhale just come a bit further forwards to the thigh with the chest, forehead towards the knee. And then coming back up. So we should be nicely warmed up. So now we're going to come into our designated space, or a mat if you do have a mat, and come into a kneeling position. So if you're facing towards the screen or me, come up onto your knees into a kneeling position. and sort of turn to the left, or to the right, sorry, to the left. Now we're going to stay with the left leg kneeling, and we're going to extend the right leg out to the side. So if you're on a mat, extend that right leg down the mat, nice straight leg, still kneeling on the left. Hips and shoulders to the side. And then we're going to slide the right arm down the right leg, at the same time rotate the chest up towards the ceiling and sweep the left arm up towards the ceiling and down over towards the extended right leg. So like a side bend. So feel this lovely stretch up the side of the body, down the arm to the fingertips, and just see how far you can slide the right hand down the right leg with the left arm over the top, coming over to the right side and looking up underneath the armpit towards the ceiling. And then straightening up. This time we're going to slide the left arm down the left leg. If you have a block handy or a book, you can place your hand onto that, or to the floor if you can reach, or just keep it on your leg if you can't. So getting the hand to the floor, and this time we're going to sweep that right arm over the top, arcing it over towards the left side. And see if you can still rotate that chest and look up towards the ceiling underneath the arm. You're going to stretch on the other side. And then straightening up, so coming up with the chest. Place the hands to the floor and swivel round on that left knee so you can come onto your seat bones, still keeping the right leg extended. And then straighten the left leg out, and this time bend the right leg in. Place the hands either side of the right knee and come up onto that right knee with the left leg extended down the mat, nice and straight, lifting up the chest, so kneeling on the right with the leg extended down the mat. And this time we're going to slide the left arm down the left leg and rotate the chest up towards the ceiling and bring that right arm over the top, coming over to the left side on a side bend for our gate pose. And then straightening up, and we're going to slide the right arm down the right leg, the kneeling leg, either onto a block or book or to the floor, or just keep the hand on the knee or leg if you prefer. And then this time lifting the left arm over the top, arcing it over to the right side and looking up underneath the armpit towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch up the left side of the body. Try and keep the foot to the floor. If not, you can always come up onto the heel. And then bringing that extended arm down to the floor, swiveling around on the legs and knees so that you can come back into a seated position, cross-legged Sukhanasana, easy pose. Bring the hands back to the heart centre into prayer. I hope you enjoyed your yoga stretch of the day and the gate pose. Thank you very much, and Namaste.